Good evening, everyone. It's 8:08 p.m. I've been busy most of the day doing different things. I actually slept late today because I was up so late last night. Um, well, to make this video stretch out a little bit because I've only got two news stories. But I spent all day yesterday putting videos on BitChute. I was more than 4 months behind, and I have a bit of a condition where if I sit down for too long, things start to hurt in the seating area, even though I've got a really, really good chair. So I had to get up, walk around a little bit, sit down, get up, walk around a little bit, sit down, post more, upload more videos to BitChute. I still got to get around to doing that on my Rumble channel as well, but I'm taking a little bit of time off because my rear end was so sore by around 8 p.m. last night that I was like, I had to go lay down on the couch over there because I was just hurting so damn much. But I put on some pain patches. If you'd seen me yesterday, I would have had one pain patch on each buttock and one in the center of my back, just so I could sit down, get the rest of the stuff done, and even then, still getting up on occasion. It was a little past 11 o'clock by the time I was done. Yeah, I had that many damn videos to upload. It was tough. But if I really want to get into this, I gotta keep caught up. So this video will also be appearing on my BitChute channel. I may start dealing with Rumble tomorrow. I don't even know what my family's doing for Thanksgiving though. So I'm kind of like, well, okay, whatever's happening on Thanksgiving happens. I guess I can call them up, but so as of right now, there doesn't seem to be anything going on. My mom would have called me up and told me something, I guess. Let me check the old phone. Nope. Although Salty Cracker just got started up. Guess I'll have to look at him. Alright, on to the news. Interesting thing happened. See, fiery crash kills 2 at Niagara Falls Rainbow Border Bridge. Officials say no sign of terrorism. Niagara Falls, New York. A vehicle speeding towards a U.S.-Canada bridge from the American side crashed and exploded at a checkpoint in Niagara Falls on Wednesday, killing 2 people. Today is Wednesday, so why is the updated Wednesday? Oh, okay. Updated Wednesday at 7:38 p.m. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Exploded at a checkpoint in Niagara Falls on Wednesday. Why are they reading it like it's the next day? Killing 2 people and prompting the closure of multiple border crossings for hours. Authorities weren't sure what spurred the wreck, but said there are no signs it was a terror attack. Cars just fly out of nowhere and suddenly hit something and explode. This isn't the movies. Much remained unclear about the incident at the Rainbow Bridge, which stirred concerns on both sides of the border as the U.S. headed into Thanksgiving holiday. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, dudes. Both U.S. President Joe Biden and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, yeah, I call him Trudeau, were briefed soon afterward, and Trudeau excused himself from question period in the House of Commons to get further information, saying officials were taking this extraordinarily seriously. I hope so. A few hours later, New York Governor Kathy Hochul and Western New York's U.S. Attorney Trini Ross both sought to ease fears while cautioning that the investigation was in the early stages. Based on what we know at the moment, Hochul said at a news conference, there is no sign of terrorist activity in this crash. At a separate news conference with At a separate news conference with Trini Ross near Buffalo, Erie County Sheriff John Garcia said, we can go on with our lives. Okay. A security camera video released by the U.S. government showed the car, God, this is so badly written, showed the car racing through an intersection on a wet road, hit a low median, and vault high into the air in a U.S. Customs and Border Protection area just east of the main vehicle checkpoint. The car flew for yards, twisting and then crashed into a line of booths out of the camera's view. Ricky Wilson, a Niagara Falls tour guide, was by his parked car nearby and turned around when he saw something in the air. I first thought it was an airplane. It looked like slow motion, he said. Then I said, oh my God, it's a car, it's a vehicle, and it's flying through the air. The identity of those in the car weren't released. Hochul said it wasn't clear whether the driver, a Western New York resident, was intentionally heading for the bridge which crosses the Niagara River. The two people who died were a husband and wife, according to a person briefed on the investigation who spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to release information about the people who were killed. Matthew Miragala, the FBI special agent in charge in Buffalo, said investigators so far had found no derogatory information on the driver. We're scanning his social media. There's nothing there, Miragala said. It's hard to pronounce this guy's name. Officials said the car was traveling at tremendous speed as it approached the bridge around 11:30 a.m. in downtown Niagara Falls in an area that includes several hotels and casinos. Hostank said the car ended up basically incinerated with nothing left but the engine. Debris was scattered across a dozen checkpoint booths. The governor, a Democrat, called the video of the airborne car absolutely surreal. Photos and videos taken by bystanders and posted on social media showed thick smoke, flames on the pavement, and a singed security booth. A Customs and Border Protection worker in a checkpoint booth was treated at a hospital for minor injuries and released, Hostank said. From inside Niagara Falls State Park, Melissa Raffalo said she saw a huge plume of black smoke rise up over the border crossing roughly 50 yards, 45 meters away, from the populous tourist destination. Raffalo told AP in a message that police arrived soon after, urging visitors to disperse as they began cordoning off the street. Raghu Bharati said by phone that he was inside his restaurant, the Niagara Tadori Hut, near the bridge when he heard a sound he described as a boom. A few minutes later, he saw black smoke rising. The Rainbow Bridge, a short span that offers striking views of the falls, and three others between western New York and Ontario were quickly closed as a precaution, though the other three later reopened. The Buffalo Niagara International Airport began security checks on all cars and told passengers to expect additional screenings. The safety measures tied up traffic at the airport and elsewhere on one of the busiest U.S. travel days of the year ahead of the American Thanksgiving holiday. Sanchet Chetha, his wife Ray Sue, and their 13-year-old daughter Tricia had stopped in Niagara Falls for lunch en route home to Toronto from Buffalo when they started getting news notifications about the explosion. Worried friends called knowing the family was in the area. Okay, blah, 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 blah. The rest of it is they don't know what caused this explosion. They don't know much of anything. It's kind of creepy when you really think about it. You're like, damn, man. I mean, it sounds like it was almost like a movie. Car just goes flying down the road at high speed, somehow hits the median, goes 10, 12 feet airborne, keeps going through the air, and then hits the ground, and then it skids and flips over, and then hits something, and then explodes. What the fuck? I'm not laughing. I'm just like, is that real? Does that really happen? I don't know. I mean, I hope, well, the driver and the passenger were killed. When they were a couple, maybe they passed out. Maybe something happened. I don't know. Weird things afoot. I don't know if I'm going to have a video tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. I don't know if anyone will watch anyway. But, that was a text from my mom. Well, let me go ahead and read this text, but I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm not expecting to make any videos, but if I do, I do. All right, everybody, take care and have a blessed day and happy Thanksgiving. I mean that. Take care.